Last time on What If Goku Was in the Avatar World. Vegeta, Goku, Katara and Gohan landed on planet Namek. They searched for the Dragon Balls, but were surprised that someone else was searching for them. Frieza. Our heroes beat and killed most of his minions. Vegeta especially got many kills, and he got many times also damaged. But he won a considerable Zenkai boost multiple times, while our heroes got their potential unlocked. Dende and Cargo were both alive and assisted the Benders and the Saiyans. When it came down to the wishes, Dende brought Azula back to life and on planet Namek, because Namek has 3 suns, no night cycle, and Azula trained under no one else than the famous King Kai. Ty Lee was also brought back to life, and Nail fused with the Grand Elder Guru. Frieza was pissed off, and the battle is raging between Frieza and our heroes. What will happen next? Find out in this part of What If Goku Was in the Avatar World. What if Goku was in the Avatar world? Ho 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 ho! Feel honored to see me in my second transformation, Namekian. You are indeed a little pest, but this will be more than enough to kill you. Nail wasn't fazed by it and went on to dominate Frieza. Second form Frieza wasn't enough to deal some damage on Nail, and Nail told Frieza that he had a last chance to leave this planet, or else he would kill him. Goku and Vegeta arrived and saw everyone and everything that happened. Oh, hey Azula, nice seeing you here. Yeah, whatever, Goku. Vegeta was surprised to see this Namekian dealing so much damage and wait, is that Frieza? He changed. He couldn't believe it. Lin, Gohan, Toph and Katara asked Aang whether they should intervene or not, but Aang explained them how this is something personal for Nail. He can feel the essence of the Grand Elder Guru and they should only intervene if told so by Nail. Look people, this is something personal. We can't just help Nail. He wants to avenge his people. He even offered Frieza to get off this planet. Goku, Dende and Cargo nodded to Aang's comment. Vegeta got angry at how everyone surpassed him, but then he asked Azula whether she could just shoot a lightning or something like that in his torso. Azula would find it weird, but Vegeta insisted and, well, she complied. But in an annoying mood. Yeah, whatever, I guess some people just want to die. Vegeta would ask Dende or Katara to heal him, but it would take him some time to convince them. Frieza would grow annoyed at Nail and actually get a good hit at Nail, which would surprise Nail. The Namekian, he grew a bit cockier in the fight and he let his guard down a few times. This would be the moment where Gohan and Lin would get a rage boost. They would hate just standing there and as children not understand why they were just not helping out. They got good hits on Frieza, but Frieza would deal with them easily and Nail would intervene again, telling the kids to back off, as he wasn't done yet. Frieza then transforms into his third form, and in that moment he would torture the Namekian. Everyone was shocked and it was Azula who broke the silence and said that she would fight this so-called Emperor, as Dende and Cargo begged our heroes to go and support him, Please help Nail, otherwise the Dragon Balls will disappear. Vegeta got finally healed up, made a comment. As if a weakling like you could beat this monster. Ah, just shut up. After dealing with him, I will show you who the weakling is, dear prince. While saying that, Azula winked at Vegeta in a sarcastic way, leaving Vegeta a bit confused and annoyed. Hey you, Emperor, over here! Someone is ready to die? No, I'm here to kick your ass. I'm Azula and I'm the princess of the Fire Nation. Oh, I see we have another royal in here. How cute. Unfortunately for you, this is not a diplomatic meeting. But if you want, your Fire Nation can work under me. What do you say, Princess Azula, was it? Yeah, no thanks. I would never work under such an ugly monster as you. Frieza felt offended and threw a punch at the princess, who suddenly stood at his head. Are you that slow? God, no wonder such ugly monsters as you can't keep up with my elegance. Ha ha ha! Azula's power level was at 120,000 when leaving King Kai, and it increased 10 times after getting her potential unlocked. Of course it will continue increasing. But let's not forget there are 3 sons of Namek. Thus her power would get an additional 3 times multiplier, putting her right now in that moment at 3,600,000. Frieza in his 3rd form would be no match for Azula. She would kick him, punch him effortlessly, and almost get a finishing blow with one of her blue flames. Frieza was really pissed off, and everyone else was just watching how Azula was dominating Frieza. Wow, Azula, you became so strong, noticed Goku. Yes, Aunt Azula, you're the strongest, shouted Gohan. Azula's ego skyrocketed, of course, and she promised Gohan that this would be a cakewalk for her, angering Frieza, who then proceeded to transform in his last form. Frieza used some 20 to 25% of his power, which started to damage Azula a bit as her potential wasn't totally unlocked yet. Vegeta was cocky after receiving his Zankai boost, claiming to be the Super Saiyan, and he went on to attack Frieza but was quickly disposed by him. Frieza was close to kill Vegeta, but Nail intervened with an eye beam, surprising Frieza from behind. I should have just blown up this planet into oblivion, just as I did with Planet Vegeta. Oh, I didn't tell you that, Vegeta. Ho ho ho! What a monster, said Aang. But Azula rose up and her potential was now totally unlocked. Her power level was at 18 million, and she would suddenly use a technique similar to Goku's Kaioken. Azula rushed into Frieza and used a fire kick. Frieza flew into the rocks and Azula shot some fireballs at him at a rapid speed. Her power level increased to an astonishing 36 million. Everyone was watching as Azula was about to deal some heavy damage to Frieza. Goku commented how he was assured that Azula got it now in the back. She would probably even have levels beyond the ordinary Kaioken, since she is known to push herself until perfection. Frieza kept up with Azula and also increased his power step by step, and Azula too would go higher and higher. The fight between the two was very intense, but Azula burned unfortunately a lot of the ground, and with many more fighters around, Frieza couldn't just use dirty tricks on our heroes. Thus, Planet Namek wouldn't be blown up. At some point, Azula managed to get a good hit on Frieza, but he came back and surprised everyone by death beaming Vegeta. Did my finger just slip? And the fight went on. After fighting with 75% of his power, Frieza was able to turn the tides. Azula with her 5 times Kaioken and a power level of 90 million thanks to the 3 suns and the power unlocked as well, wasn't enough to beat Frieza, and she got tossed around. Vegeta was dead, Azula was KO, and Frieza on top of that also killed Dende, leaving everyone in total madness. Enough of these games. I will finish all of you, the Saiyans, Namekians, Earthlings. Nobody will get out of here alive. Gohan grew angry, and Aang asked Frieza to stop once for all. And after Frieza tried some more dirty tricks, Aang transformed into his avatar state. But before fighting Frieza, Frieza went for the kill. And he killed Toph. Goku, Gohan and Lin, they were livid, as was Aang. Goku transformed for the 2nd time in his life into a Super Saiyan. This means that Goku would have more control over it, but he wouldn't be yet able to do so. And for the kids, it was the first time. While Aang stacked an angry Kaioken on top of his already stronger avatar state. And let's not forget he got his potential unlocked as well. Both adults went on and dominated Frieza, who fought now at 100%. But they would still ask Frieza to see the light, because remember, Goku and Aang, they are like that. Gohan, who went absolutely livid and became also a Super Saiyan, was mad at Aang and Goku for not killing Frieza, and he went for the kill just as Lin. Goku and Aang weren't happy about it, but didn't do nothing to stop the kids at that point. Frieza was dead, but so were Vegeta, Dende and Toph. Not to mention Sokka and Suki were also still dead. Katara went on and tried to heal everyone as much as she could. But also remember that Katara's healing powers, they are not similar as the ones of Dende. Aang and Goku were criticized for not intervening earlier on, and Katara told Aang that he could have avoided all of this madness, this killing. Goku too was criticized, as he always wants to somehow test the strength of his opponents, but under which cost? Both protagonists, they saw dead bodies and their wounded friends. Not only that, but they also couldn't revive everyone. Aang was deep down a pacifist, and Goku would still be someone who wouldn't go for the kill immediately, but this moment in here, it would change Aang and Goku profoundly. Not only because they were faced with a very brutal situation, but also because Katara, she actually said the truth. They could stop Frieza before he went on and killed Dende, Vegeta and, even worse, Goku's own wife. Nail was healed and told them that the Dragon Balls could be used after 180 days. But given the fact that Aang knew how to make Dragon Balls and that Nail's planet was now a known location, he would urge everyone to get out from planet Namek. Goku with a collapsed Gohan on his arms, Azula, Lin, Katara and yes, even Cargo. Nail wanted to protect the legacy of the Namekians, in case he wouldn't protect planet Namek. They would take some random space pods that they found, which would happen to be the ones of the Ginyu Force, and fly, unbeknownst to them, to planet Yardrax. Sure, and he could teleport to planet Earth, but there was just no great power level which he could detect for reference. And that's where we leave it for now.